Hello there. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a twist on a traditional Christmas dinner. So I'm sure since the Galactic grouping, many of you now have off-world friends or even family, and I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas dinner that will make your extraterrestrial friends feel right at home. So let's start with the centerpiece of our roast. This flesh nut, which is from the flesh trees of planet Derma. I guess you could call this a nut roast. Except you probably shouldn't, because this is definitely not vegetarian. But it is from a tree? Anyway, we need the insides of the nut. So first, we have to open it. So start by pulling its lips back to reveal the teeth of the nut. What a lovely smile this nut has. You'll need a blunt instrument like the handle of a spoon to wedge between the teeth and lever open the jaw. Lovely. Now you need some good scissors to cut the tendrils and open the jaws properly. So here we have the insides of the nut, but this still isn't the part we want. We no longer need the outer shell anymore, so we can get rid of this. So get your hands in there and pull this bit out of the shell. So I guess you'd call this the seed or the stone of the nut, but we actually want what's inside this. However, at the moment, the insides are incredibly poisonous, so we need to neutralize the poison. It's quite simple to do this. You just pour in a small amount of watered down ketchup into the feeding hole, and then wait for the reaction to take place. So once it's finished bubbling, the inside should be safe to touch. And eat, I guess. So take your scissors again, and cut this outer skin, all the way around, off of the flesh inside, and peel the skin away. So here at last, we have the inside part of the flesh nut that we actually eat. Look at all those tasty tendrils. So in terms of preparation, first, preheat your oven to 180 degrees fan. Then take a baking tray and oil it well, using olive or vegetable oil. Then lightly season your nut with salt and black pepper. And then, you're ready to pop it in the oven for an hour and a half. You'll know when it's done because when you stick a needle in it, it won't scream. So whilst that's cooking, let's prepare the rest of the roast. So take your potato, and we're looking for a very specific potato with a breather hole, like this one. So start to peel the skin off like you normally would, as what we're after is on the inside. And as you peel the potato away, you'll reveal exactly what we're looking for. Oh, lovely. There's a particular space parasite that lives inside an earth potato, and it tastes just delicious when roasted. Perfect. So pull this free of the potato, which you can now discard. Now it can't actually survive outside the potato, so we don't need to do anything further. We just sprinkle on some chili flakes and add it to another well-oiled baking tray. So these only take 40 minutes in the oven, so try and time it so they're ready for when the nut comes out. Also make sure you get the 7-leg variety like this one, as apparently eating one with 8 legs will liquefy your bladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next we have a rather interesting vegetable, which I like to call the human hand vegetable. It's actually a complete coincidence that it looks like a human hand, and aliens have been eating it for centuries before they even came into contact with a human. They actually call it a schlump. Anyway, turn it over and you'll see the part of the vegetable we want, this fleshy bulb, which we then tear out with our fingers. You can then discard this hand-shaped vegetable skin, as it isn't needed anymore. I like to nestle a piece of unpeeled garlic into the fleshy roots, as this adds a little bit of extra flavour. And just pop this on another well-oiled baking tray. And these only take 20 minutes at 180. And finally, we have the spore sprouts. So take one and peel off a few of the outer leaves. Then stand back. They will begin to scream, but be careful not to let them do it for too long, as they will release spores that will embed themselves in your eardrums. So to stop it screaming, you just... That's better. Now you just scoop them up and serve them raw. There's no need to cook these, and now just remove your protective earbuds. Oh no. So once everything is cooked, just carve up the insides of the flesh nut and serve. And there we have it, a plate of delicious roast flesh nut. It's about time to give this a little taste, I think. Lovely. Now all your alien friends will feel completely at home at Christmas.
Four people or things on how to make a Christmas dinner for an alien. The victims were one flesh nut, one space parasite, one spore sprout, and one Will McDaniel. So, this 4-part pie chart, which is good for dessert, I'm not gonna eat it though. It might not be that. I don't know what I'm saying. With a runtime of 6 minutes and 49 seconds, we had a kill on average every 1.62 minutes. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw Award for the coolest kill to Will McDaniel. It's the most on-screen death in the video, and it's a little funny, to be honest. Like, the human hand just comes out of nowhere just to grab him in the face, which is also kind of funny. Dull Machete for lamest kill. I'll go to the flesh nut that Will rips open, because it's not really that graphic at all. You just rip it open just to eat it. That's not really cool.